So I will call you to the mic. As I call your name, please come forward and you will remain up here. Sarah Wells.
Even though I grieve for the unconceived, I still rise. Even though my hood sometimes gets misunderstood, I still rise. The conscious community tells me to open my eyes to see what's right in front of me, but all I see is dead teens and hoodies. My generation being put in social commodities, being raised in a system that wasn't even meant for me, being raised as an only child and still seeing my brothers and sisters being enslaved right in front of me. When I go to the elders, they tell me that we couldn't possibly repeat history. But when I see the statistic of the black male extinction rate, I feel like all you see when you come to face me is the word property. I'm tired of having my culture stolen and my skin raped for your entertainment. Years of generational curses and dehumanization. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep because I share my ancestors' memories, the thoughts of depression, the spirit of depression and anxiety that was ingrained in me. But again, I'm forced to stay on the rise, and I will rise above your social standards. My people will not be limited to the words turnt and on fleek. My legacy will be far more than just a hashtag. My melanin rises above your diluted history that you fed to me when I was a child. My third eye reaches a dimension that your twisted booksy ideology couldn't start to fathom. My roots shake the ground that was stolen from me. My beauty goes deeper than my brown eyes. I planted myself and will continue to stay on holy ground. And I just want y'all to know that I'm still on the rise. Brown. Brown is the color that describes my eyes, the color of beauty and strength. But what do I call it when they slowly turn shades darker? Defeat. Defeat because if one changes to become something other than its original self, from a reactor that totally gets your reaction. Defeat. The fact that it got to you, me, us. My eyes turn shades darker. Defeat. More and more, I see us killing each other. Again, my eyes turn a shade darker. The more they turn, the more I look like a clown. Every day, a little more, every second, I am defeated. But wait, all of a sudden, my eyes start to turn shades lighter. I realize that I don't have to let this happen, that I can help change you, me, us, so that the shades of our eyes stay beautiful, because during that defeat, we took the time to retreat. During that retreat, we all see through our eyes that we will rise above society. By now, my eyes are back to their natural state. They fully recognize that they are beautiful and strong enough to overcome and not be blinded by defeat.
Thank you, Aria. Thank you.
I am from bankruptcy. From movies on Sunday, I am from trash on the streets and blue hats. From Chevys and malls, I am from playing outside all night. From playing video games, from small rooms and bagels. From movie makings and film makings. From not getting along with people very well. I am from playing multiple sports, football, baseball. I am from small houses and little money. From very little food, I am from schools, okay grades, from grades, from education, and from discipline and high expectations. I am from sounds of bands. I am from small fundraisers. I am from the Lions from Hope. I am from suits. I am from small parties and family reunions. I am from skyscrapers, from vacation and pools. I am from small candy stores, from haircuts and movie nights. I am from hiking with dad, tents and fires. I am from snowboarding and huge potholes, from shoveling snow, standing in the kitchen, from basketball shorts and friends in the neighborhood, from icing body after football games, from learning from my parents and depending on no one. I am from Detroit. God is good.
All I have left. I have nothing but your face and my pain, the years lost and ungained. I have dread and the feeling of wanting to be dead. I have anger and the scars that were left. I have the fire that has been burning my flesh. No peace, you're a monster for what you did to me. I'm scared to call out to a world where nothing lies, no doubt. I'm scared to tell and rid myself of this living hell. I'm shaking in the night, crying for someone to hear, because you are my most deadliest fear. All I have is memory and insecurity, feeling of being worthy because you took something I held so dearly. You came, you did, but you never went away. All my skin is where your touch will lay. They say tell all and you'll be free. I'm trying to escape because I miss being me. It won't and never will be possible to escape something that has a mind of its own. Where you did your thing, I would never call home. I dream of you, think of you, but don't flatter yourself. To kill you would be a wish come true. You made me your everyday toy. You found pleasure in something I can't begin to enjoy. It may seem like I blame you, but I point the finger at myself. It's a little too late to cover the hate that I let you give me. How pathetic am I to wish to die for a man who knocked me down when I was already on the ground? Even though it makes me more depressed to talk about this mess and have those I love ridicule me for your lack of sympathy, I'll get through, because I always do. All I am is a mute, angry girl who sometimes wishes to be out of this world. But here I am, stuck in the past and no need of tomorrow. In my heart, I hold all the sorrow. You had to have fame, a reputation you got. You pulled the trigger, missed the shot. You see, I bled, but not from the hands of your bullet, but from everything else you did, and you knew it.
I pray for the moment when society thinks it has the upper hand, when it arrogantly cocks its head in my direction and daringly questions, who do you even think you are? Because that's when I can look it straight in the eye and fearlessly say, I am who I am and I am me. Not the endless cascades of sunny yellow locks, the seas of generic names, oh, Ashley, I'm in love with Jennifer, and then okay, now I'm in love with Tony. I'm not oh, there's a party and anybody who's anybody's gonna be there. I'm not the diamond-encrusted Christmas earrings. I'm not the Daisy Dukes and bus-popping tanks revealing pushed-up valleys that the boys call sexy. I'm not the get-in girl, the girl that's like a doorknob, letting everyone have a turn. I'm not the French tip nails done by only the best of the best, and I am not the skyscraper high heels. 2 whole weeks later, you can fall in love in 2 whole weeks. You know what I fall in love with in 2 whole weeks? I fall in love with life and humanity. But as I'm falling in love, I'm hit with the ignorant question, what kind of black are you? And sharp stereotypes are flung in my direction, forcing me to matrix out of the way, forcing me to break my back so I can dodge society's ignorance. How can y'all sit there and cheer on this light skin versus dark skin madness? Do you not realize that in the end, we are all from the same skin, even if my caramel delight eyes do not match the multitudes of jade greens and crystal blues that dwell in the eyes of my peers? But you are stuck in the infatuation of stick, skinny girls advertising their plump goods in my face. Would you get out of my face? Oh, enlighten me, all-wise society. All-knowing media, since you obviously know better than all. Since when did being skinny, wait, backspace. Since when did being skin and bones represent and symbolize all beauty? And where did you expect me to fit into your irrational fallacy? Y'all shallow puddles call it drop, dead, gorgeous. How about you drop dead? Because I am gorgeous. I am. I am the thunderous thighs that slightly jiggle when I stride. I am the ringlets of soft chocolate that blanket my head. Heck, I'm the girl who'd rather crack open a book every once in a while than keep up with the Kardashians. And as cliche as it may seem, I still believe in that dream when the color of my skin does not play a key factor in my future achievements and successes. And I can listen to country music without getting dirty looks. And I can have an intellectual conversation without shocking my peers. And I can listen to music without being expected to twerk. And I can dress up without being labeled as, she's pretty for a black girl. And I can write my poetry without being labeled that one over-the-top black girl preaching in the back of the room. So again, I state, I am who I am, and I am me.
All right. You heard the words from Nuri. These young people are amazing. They are amazing. We had many to pick from, and these that we're calling up here are awesome, awesome. All of them were, and we just had so many, but we did get great, great talent.
Dear creators of Honey Boo Boo, you're probably tired of that country show, so let me tell you, I got a family that's just as ghetto. Ever heard of a girl named Cinema? She light-skinned and just got her hair did. And her daddy is finer than corn on the cob. He blacker than ever, but tall and got a rough hobo-looking face. But you know, blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. She got the whole family too. Let me tell you, you know, Doodle Bud, Lala, Momo, they all her sisters. They ain't cute. They look like Cruella DeVille. Makeup and weave all caked up. But you best believe I got the queen of them all, Mama Chiquita. She about 278 pounds. She can cook, but she can't clean. So yeah, my proposal to you is give them a show. All on that worldwide media. They'll give more drama than a late night bar. They might be ugly, but they got the pride and joy. You say you hungry? What you want? Fried chicken, fried fish. She even got the grits for you, 30 pounds of sugar for the Kool-Aid. Everybody drinking it. Mama Chiquita is like ancient mama. Cinema is down to be your little pickaninny. Black shoe polished all on your face, lips painted white and pink. We know what it takes to be famous. This is your minstrel show, and everybody's watching it.
It is believed that when a person is nearing death, they have 7 minutes to replay their whole life. Some believe it is the time that a person's soul travels to heaven, while others turn to a more scientific view. Regardless, if there were such a thing as someone's last 7 minutes, what would they look like? June 18th, I see white walls, my crying heard throughout the halls, a snuggle, a breath, and open eyes. 2 a.m., but still I rise. A storm is brewing through the night, claps of thunder, bounds of light. Sleeping with mama, quiet cries, tiny murmurs, but still I rise. First day of school and mama's gone. The kids are mean and the days are long. My teacher yells with wasted sighs. I hate this place, but still I rise. I grow older as little girls do. I turn 10, but my sister is too. All the attention on her, the love, it just flies. I feel forgotten, but still I rise. Years pass on, now mama's weak, her final breath from pale white cheeks. Lowered down under colorless skies. The days just get harder, but still I rise. I try to cope, but life turns dim. The darkness encroaches from within. I keep waiting, but my spirit dies. It's all too much, but still I rise. Then a glimmer of light, true love from another, brings happiness and joy, just like my mother. She's watching from a view only heaven provides. The walk is bittersweet, but still I rise. Get married, have kids, they say that's the plan. But some are just different. We don't know if we can. Day, after countless tries, we'll pray for a chance, but still I rise. The time has come in a bundle of white. Her looks are like Mama, to my delight. It's what comes after that makes me wise. She's only the first, but still I rise. They keep you busy, that's one thing I know. She has it all planned out and she's ready to go. Baby, please stay. But Mom, she replies. I can't let her leave, but still I rise. Now all grown up and she's off to state. With all the rest, I pray she's safe. Worry clouds the doubt it pries, overcome with angst, but still I rise. A mom of her own, and I surely am proud. It's what every mother wants, her grandmother vowed. But the creases grow deeper with age's disguise. My mind feels like crumbling, but still I rise. I fall in reverse and reflect back on time. The past is quickly fading to one blurry line. She holds my hand while she says her goodbyes, but I say, don't worry, for now I rise.
Dear little black boy in my 8th grade class, listening to you read is like witnessing prophetic magic when no one's around. Your intellect is far more powerful than belief, and you comprehend words like commands as if you're preparing for battle, as if the book will be your shield and the pen your mighty sword, and you, your own soldier, ready to conquer uncharted territory. But your quest for knowledge has been long, for my lesson plans feed you lies, bearing the truth like your oldest ancestors, engulfing you in the unforgiving grave called life. My lesson plans don't mention discrimination, unequal learning opportunities, or even the fact that this education will most likely seep from your body like the red marker you use to color outside the lines within kindergarten. Your blood will be used to stain pavement. Knowledge is your freedom, release you from the grasp of prison, poverty, and cold homeless nights, but the world in which you live lynches your rights by sabotaging your potential and crucifying your verbal tongue. These lesson plans don't teach you how to be good at playing dodgeball with bullets or how not to be at the end of a gun, crushing your internal organs, turning your skin, violent shades of the American flag, folding you. Until your 5 senses have become the product of a Picasso masterpiece. Your skin is the color I'm afraid of in the dark hours. The things that go bump in the night remind me how well you blend in with my secular feelings, but my lesson plans don't teach you how to bleach out white thoughts hovering over your head like a cloud of quicksand, or how to be a track star. As you run across war zones and sprint across battlefields, trying to survive war K through 12, constantly mending the palms of your feet, your feet, clenching to the soles of your shoes like written prayers tucked into the word of God. Each step you take, the weight of the world will apply more pressure, and your knees will eventually buckle, and you will fall among the rest of the already fallen African-American male population. Like blackheads on white skin, your brothers are still being poked, prodded, shot, and zapped at, disappearing every day until the face of the earth is blackhead free. Yet I will not let that happen to you. I will not let your power be held on the highest shelf of hell, or your intellect be placed at the bottom of the pyramid in the purgatory forgot languages. We both speak the same language, coexistence. My teacher degree doesn't require, and other teachers won't recommend it, and it won't happen soon, but it is possible. I've seen it. When I listen to you read and I tell people it's like witnessing prophetic magic, and they just can't take my word for it. They'll believe me one day. But until then, you will always be at the top of my lesson plans, and I will continue to feed you lies. I will continue to steal your freedom of knowledge and let you drown in the bloodbath of your brothers. Sincerely, your white 8th grade teacher.
You hate everything, a quote not by me, but directed to my fast-paced words, defensively dodging each sentence, sporadically turning to bullets and throwing them off its course. My tongue is constantly flickering against the roof of my mouth, waiting exasperated to form what's in my mind to words. I hate everything. I do not. I crave the small twinkles of light that my eye catches at a really dark time in the night.
Every detail of a house I'll have memorized within the years I've spent. I can close my eyes and see the tea on the stove. No one has yet drunk it. Now it's all cold, like me, because I hate everything. I hate the smell of orange atop the sweet doughy bread. I hate the specific aroma of laundry that sometimes catches up to me in the hall. I hate having memories that are too painful to pull up, when once I could talk aloud and laugh clear as day. Now I'm just staring at the blank space on my wall. Because I don't hate everything. No, I like it all. I was quick to judge. It was a flaw. But not anymore. I'm different. I'm changed. I took a step, and it led me this way. So next time you look, check both ways, because between the white and black, I am right in the middle with gray.
I am black, therefore I am. Therefore I am. Therefore I am. Therefore I am judged by the color of my skin, and my destiny was already predetermined before it had a chance to begin. Therefore I do as I'm told on the 2015 plantation. Therefore I am controlled, a witness to my own mental enslavement. Therefore I have no voice. My ebonics are inaudible. Therefore I stay silent. My silence is always plausible. Therefore I am a unique creature. Therefore, I should be researched with all of my unique features. You know, curly hair, thick hips, brown eyes, and thick lips. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I mean, the darker the berry, the deeper the bruise. And give thanks to that good old red, white, and blue. But I am black. Therefore I am. Therefore I am. Therefore I will. Therefore I will no longer stand for the 21st century genocide. Therefore I will not be controlled by a system that relies on a document that was constructed when I was considered 3/5 of a person. Therefore no. Therefore we must stand in the presence of those who hate us but still have our minds under control, but love us just enough to let us live, just so they can play the game, kill the most blacks and you win. Therefore we have no choice but to fight, not by pulling out a pistol but strengthening our minds. Therefore we must become fearless and educated. I'm not saying destroy the system, but completely recreate it. Therefore, we must become the doctors, the lawyers, the cops. If we become what once was, we will become unstoppable. Or is that too much to ask? Therefore, I am. Therefore, I will. Therefore, we can rise.
All right, that was Monique. I would like to ask all of the young people who entered, if you will join these young people on the stage, come on down, have your picture taken with them. And while they're coming, let's give all of these young people a great hand. Give them some love, y'all. At this time, I turn the program over to Steve. All right.
Another round of applause for our poets. At this time, we'd like to recognize Dr. Michael Twyman, who's in the house. Would you stand up, sir? He's one of our sponsors. What'd you think? Outstanding. We also want you to make sure before you leave that you fill out the evaluations. Those are money to us. Very important. And if you put your name on it, you could also win something in a drawing. We will also have our keynote speaker upstairs for a book signing, for those of you who would like to get a book signed by her.
Can we give them all one more time a round of applause? Can we give our MCs a round of applause for tonight? And then give yourself a round of applause for coming out tonight. You guys broke the record on tonight, and I love it. We want to thank you. If you would join us outside, Miss Giovanni, after I give her some water, she'll join us and sign your books and talk to you personally. How about that? Thank you all for coming.